do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know.
Okay, Cynthia, we can keep going with our conversation now. All about the joys in the house. We're a little bit early. Okay, so what we were saying, you were saying that you showed Juan the pictures of what I sent you, right? Of the Palisades.
Yeah. It's so sad because he was the only thing he could kind of remember. He's like, "Is that the place where we went to go get that really good burger?" I was like, "It's down that road."
Yeah, it's actually farther down, and yeah, so that's Malibu, and that's right on the line. So I don't even know if that's still there, if it was caught up in all that,
Mm,
but that's a little bit further down. But it's that
yeah.
same area. But it's definitely the part where we leave from my house and go down California Street, and then we go on
Yeah.
to PCH. And I was like, "This is my favorite drive," and the two of you were like, "Yeah, whatever." I was like, "Look at the ocean. Look at the mountains." Whatever. Like, it was so funny. I was like, "How could you not love this town?" No, but I understand. But now you see how devastated it is. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah,
Rick,
it
we
is really
go
really
down
sad.
California Street, and then we go
Yeah.
on. Rick,
Rick, we're
we're
having
having feedback.
feedback.
It's
It's
you.
you.
Bye. Are you gonna log off? Or you oh, I thought you were
Are
gonna
we
log
good
off.
now?
Oh, we're good now. Yeah.
I was listening to you in the background. That's why I forgot to mute it before I joined.
Well, you know what's so funny is Cynthia came on early to make sure that, like, everything was working fine or whatever, and of course, we start talking. I'm like, "We I don't have to edit anything. Just go on, and he can come on when he wants," and how you doing, Rick?
Doing good, doing good.
We were just talking about how, you guys were so mean to me last night. I'm just saying, like, I've been listening to I should just tell everyone, welcome all of you who are watching. There's actually some people watching right now. Um, I'm surprised because this isn't our normal night, but it is now Friday night, all about the joy hangout. We're going to do it on Friday nights now. I don't know if we're going to do it every Friday night. I just want to be honest. Um, I know Rick is like, "What?" I do think the hangout's important, and I think it's better to do it on a Friday night. So, okay, for now, it's every Friday night. I'm being a dork.
Whatever you want.
Well, here's why, because the brutality of how you guys hurt me yesterday. So, we are going to air the, we're going to air the private lounge we did last night. It's going to be on Sunday. We'll be having a podcast and a live stream that will be every Sunday night, but we are recording it during the week. And that's why we had to change so that all of us can get together and kind of be just hanging out, whatever. And I was cracking up because as I'm listening to it, I was like, wow, they were so mean to me.
Listen, surgery requires cutting. And
Oh,
the cutting hurts, but then after you get so much better.
You
oh.
heal.
Is that what we're going with?
Ask
I
the
Wow.
like
medical
that. I like
professional.
that.
Ask the medical professional.
Hi,
They will.
Melanie. Melanie, I was gonna send you a link to see if you wanted to come on. Hey,
Hey,
Mario.
Mario.
Oh, so
Come
nice
on.
of you to stop by. Yeah, I was just thinking about, you know what, Rick, can you send Melanie the link? I know she might be working, but if she wanted to come up, she can come up and say hi.
Oh,
Yeah, Mario,
absolutely.
I totally hear you. Mario and Alma were also on the hit squad last night, beating me up, making me cry,
Tough love. Tough love.
making me cry. All of them. Rick, the gentle soul, the Jesus person with all the love, was so mean.
Oh my gosh. Don't believe it.
I'm just saying, I don't know if I deserved all of that. I don't know, but
It
I'm just kidding. It's a good episode, though. I was listening to it earlier
was.
this morning before I went to work, and I mean, I was embarrassed, but it was, yeah. Whatever. Anyways, you can check it out on Sunday. We will air it on Sunday and on the podcast, and then you could see how evil people are to little old precious Carmen. How was you? What'd you say, Rick?
Just said or something totally wrong.
Oh,
Mario said lies.
No, it was not a lie. It was not a lie. You guys, I was crying. Is that a lie? I was in tears. Yeah, Melanie, no problem. If you want to come on whenever you want, that's fine. I'm just letting you know. You are more than welcome. Rick, you didn't send her the right link.
Now I did.
Okay.
Crying can be cleansing.
I don't know if it was cleansed. No, it's it would have been better if you guys were the ones being cleansed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the repair work, I think maybe every week that's what we should do. Take one of you and do like an analysis and then like dive deep into your background and childhood and break you down so much that I bring you to tears
So
and
that's the goal.
Mask it in help. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you don't cry, then it was a bad show.
You're so mean. Anyways, what?
You didn't add TikTok?
I took it off today. I'm not. I'm trying to. I'm giving myself a break. I think the problem I have a lot of issues with TikTok right now. But the biggest one I have right now is that you can't see anybody. It doesn't really push it out. It's just I don't like it. I feel like there's nothing happening right now. So I feel like if someday. Especially after they make whatever decision they're going to make about TikTok, right? Because it's only up there for another 75 days or something. At some point, it'd be better to just have another phone and then do TikTok that way. You know what I mean? Or have somebody else. But I'm kind of done with trying to do the live stream on there because it's kind of pointless. And then I feel like, especially when you have the chat on, I might do it for the ooh, that's right. I don't know if I want people to see that side of me on Sunday. I might do it for Sunday because there's no chat. So I think that's the other part of it too. Like I realize like when you put the chat up on TikTok, it's really small, all of it. And I'm like, so it's kind of useless at this point. But you have it on TikTok right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a couple people.
Oh, really? Hi, TikTok. What up? But we can't see their are you answering them? Because they must be your people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you making money off of my live stream? Is that what's happening? I'm just kidding. It's okay. Knock yourself out, baby. Rick is like, no. You could though. You got to do challenges. Huh?
I wish. Last time I looked, it said $18. I'm like, ooh, big whoop.
But it's $18 you didn't have before. Why you
That's true. I could have bought the meal I just got for me and mom from DoorDash.
I'm just saying, like, why you being snooty about it? Like, I'm.
Oh, bougie. I'm so bougie.
I was about to say someone else is being bougie.
Okay, next week we tearing down. That's what the show is gonna be now when we do the private lounge. Is we're gonna do like deep investigative therapy sessions for each one of our people. Any guest that comes on, we're gonna be like, all right, let's talk about your childhood. But we also had some creative ideas on there. Look at how I'm stealing Rick's creative idea. With Cynthia starting her new business and Rick saying become an ambulance chaser and running to funeral homes. I'm telling you, people, you're gonna find a new Rick on this next episode. I'm sorry, that was funny. Okay.
For new people, maybe Cynthia could explain what a shadow box is.
Yes, Cynthia, you could show everybody what a shadow box is in case they don't know.
Okay.
You're gonna get up and get it? Okay.
I am.
Okay.
She's holding back all this creativity, and we're trying to bring it out so she can make some money.
Wait a minute. Mario just said it was an amazing show. I pay for therapy. I'm good. What does it mean? Text green, game over. What does that mean? Oh, it must be like an emoji or something.
I think that might be
like an emoji, but it got written out. Yeah, okay. Probably. Now, Mario, I'm just kidding, but I'm just saying it wasn't what I expected. And watching it, it was earlier this morning. I had to download the files and make them smaller so I can then edit them. And so I was listening to some of it and I was just like, how did we get here? You know what I mean? Like,
It was all about Carmen yesterday.
it wasn't supposed to be, but you guys were cruel and mean. So I'm just kidding. It was fine. Okay,
Carmen's inner
Cynthia.
child.
Okay, but we're not going to talk about it today. People can check out the show on Sunday if they want to listen to it. If you want to see me cry, you can
What
watch
time
it.
again? What time
What?
again? For the people, what time again?
So it's going to air at 9:00 Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, or is that during your service on Sunday?
No, Sunday I do it at 3:00 your time.
Yeah, so it's going to be 9:00 a.m. Pacific, and then 12:00 p.m. I said that wrong. 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. So earlier in the day. And the reason why is because the podcast usually goes out much earlier, but I'm going to move that too so that it can all coincide. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the plan. Mario just said it felt healing and full circle. All right, whatever. Anyways, so during the whole conversation, we learned that, well, I've always known, but somehow Alma had Cynthia thinking different thoughts, whatever. But Cynthia is a craft person, and so she creates these beautiful cards and sends them to family. And I've been saying, I don't know for how long, 3 years? Let's make some money. Let's get these cards because she makes beautiful handmade cards. And she wasting them on family. Sorry.
And then I also make the shadow boxes, which are these.
Okay, but explain it too. Yeah.
So this is a shadow box I made for my husband after his father passed away. And it's basically like the glasses he used to wear and pictures of him and my husband and, the footprints, prayer and stuff like that. So Rick had the idea of me making a business card and actually leaving it at funeral homes so people want to have like a shadow box and remembrance of their loved ones and just bring in the items that they remember.
And just a more for people who are just listening and maybe not watching, it's a framed 3-dimensional kind of box that has all of these beautiful memories, and the way that they're set up is very beautiful and poignant, and you can put what you want in it, and then she designs it and whatever, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. And so
hang it on the wall, right?
What?
You hang it on the wall, yeah. So it could be as small or as big as you want it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rick was like, it's $30. And we're like, Rick, what life are you living in?
I was lowballing it.
We're doing like a little, that shadow box is going to be this big. It's going to be this big. $30 is this shadow box, right? But for the ones that we normally want, we're thinking more hundreds of dollars because that's how much they usually cost.
It's going to be so small. It's gonna be like, that was his favorite thumbtack. That was his favorite USB drive.
It's so bad. And the worst part was the idea. I don't know who came up with it to make sure you put all about the joy.
Oh, yeah.
As you crying your eyes out, all about the joy.
All about the joy. Yeah, that's so wrong. But anyways, it was a fun show. It was a fun show, So I'm glad we did it. And I think it'll be good moving forward because now we can just kind of all just hang out on Friday nights and have a drink of water, whatever you drink. Up my red cup today. Ooh, what could be? Actually, I'll tell you what's in it. Again, ginger beer. There's no alcohol. I have no vodka, nothing. I'm not drinking anymore, but I do like ginger beer. So I'm trying not to drink too much soda. But this is like, instead of wine, I'm going to drink my ginger beer without vodka. So it's just wrong. So how are you guys doing? How was your last day at work today?
We lost the Rick.
Wow. Okay then. Oh my God.
What is going on?
I don't know.
I have to turn off my VPN.
What are you doing?
I forgot to turn off the VPN.
Sweetie, is this your first rodeo? Like how long have you been doing this? Just like how long?
9 minutes.
9 minutes, clearly. How was you guys' last day at work before the weekend? Cynthia, you were going to mention something.
My God, it dragged so bad today.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, um, I had this morning. I had like two cases, and I was like, okay, I had nothing else to do, so I'm finding stuff to do. Then at 3 o'clock, the stupid delivery guy comes with like four other packages of cases, and I'm like, well, this is gonna wait till Monday because I'm not staying any later
Right,
on a
because you leave
Friday.
at like 4, right? You leave at like 4
Leave at
o'clock.
4:30. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I was done. I was over it.
And then you told me
So
you went home and you went to sleep, which is weird. That's not your normal.
yeah, yeah. I was tired today. I fell asleep on the couch for like an hour.
Do you know why you were tired? Because you exhausted so much energy yesterday beating me up. But, tomato, tomato. Just say.
It's exhausting. It was exhausting.
Let it go.
You're so mean, Rick. How was your day? I hope it was horrible. No, I'm just kidding.
Yesterday today at work, it was crazy busy. Like the time just flew because I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's already 4 or whatever." And then, yeah, and even today, my boss was like, he sent me an email. He goes, "Can you add all these into the system, then create an order and create this and da da da." They got so busy I couldn't even do it. And then he wrote me at some point later. He's like, "I did it." I'm like, "Okay, cool," because it's like nonstop. But
Mm.
yeah, the mom today was better than yesterday. Could you tell yesterday I tried to be I put on my non-existent acting skills yesterday on the broadcast because let me tell you, when I came on, I was so stressed out, but I
Were you
tried to play it
really?
off. Did I act good? Did I look normal? Whew, I
You
was
were
so
good.
stressed. Today I'm
You
good.
were
Today I'm
fine. I didn't even notice.
so
Um,
I have hope for acting then. Okay, good to know.
yeah.
You know what's funny was a video just sometimes you get random stuff on YouTube, it just pops up.
Mhm.
You might be interested, you might not. Well, something that came up in acting, I was like, "Alright, I'll look at it," and now it's like nonstop. It keeps coming through acting, acting,
Oh, just
acting.
acting stuff. Yeah. You
How
gotta be
dare you?
algorithm learns whatever you click on. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
How was
You
your
have
day,
to.
Carmen?
It was
Besides you
okay. I
crying
mean,
all day again from your inner child and all
I
that.
was. I mean, I woke up in such pain. No, I'm kidding. It's a good episode. I learned a lot, and it was very reflective, but work always intervenes in my joyful, thoughtful growing process. So I got up this morning and I was like, let me look at my skydiving video. So you remember, I mean, I'm not going to tell anything of what we talked about yesterday, but I wanted to like think about when I had that kind of moment that you guys were talking about. And I remember the skydiving video, that I would show on here, but I can't because the music on it is Eminem and U2, and I can't edit it out without losing my voice in it because it goes in and out with me speaking, and I'm just not that brilliant. I was gonna try to do that, and so I could
Well, then
show
you
the
can just
skydiving
play
video.
it and just mute the music, and then you can just talk through it.
Well, not, but I'm just saying, there's just something cool. I mean, even for me, it would just be cool to be able to just show it.
Mhm,
But and I do have a 1 minute version of it.
mm,
But anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to say is that I was really excited because I found that and I was like, oh, that's it, like doing something like that, and that's been a long time.
mhm,
Mm.
So, but then I had to deal with work and I just really am exhausted when I know we've talked about this a lot of times, but I'm really exhausted by people who don't have empathy and compassion. And
mm,
I had to tell someone today, I don't think you understand what empathy means or compassion. And this is somebody I work for, by the way. Like I'm gonna get fired. And it's almost like I'm walking into it because I'm so tired of people not understanding the level of how they talk to each other, how they talk to staff, how they like it's somebody who how you talk to a waiter shows
mm,
me everything I need to know about who you are. And I don't care what kind of mood you're in. I don't care how bad of a day is. If you take that shit out on somebody else, and it happens,
Mm.
right? We sometimes accidentally kind of bring, I don't know, work home or whatever, but then you got to apologize for that. You have to be able to do that. So I was saying empathy is when you care about another person. Empathy is having that ability to see someone and understand the pain they're going through, right? Compassion is wanting to do something about it. So it's empathy plus wanting to do something about it. It's this ability to be able to hold up people and know what they're going through, but then being like, oh my God, I care so much. How can I help you? And
Mm.
people with the most amount of money that I work for are the worst at this. And it goes back to this thing. I think, Cynthia, I've told you this before, because I think we grew up with the kind of same idea of this. Like, you see someone begging for money, it's always poor people who are going to give that money to somebody. Rich people who keep walking on by.
Yep. So
So
true.
yeah. So I'm kidding around about yesterday. That was really fun, and it was good, and it was an important moment. So please know it was a great show. I'm kind of just being facetious or whatever. But what happened when I got to, when I had to deal with work today, I was like, this is not right. You know what I mean? Like, this is not my life. This is wrong. This is just not where I'm at. So something's got to change. It's probably going to change without me knowing real quick. I'm going to read an email like, Carmen, you've been let go. I'll be like, fine. You know what I mean? So that was
Oh no, whichever shall I do?
I know. Well, I'm going to be like moving into Cynthia's house on her couch, but hey, tomato. No, I mean, it's fine. I complain a lot about work because I know I'm not happy,
Mm.
and I think a lot of people are not happy with work either. I mean, I'm not saying everyone, but I think a lot of people, it's a blessing to do what you love. Let me
Mhm.
just put it that
Yep.
way. It's a blessing to do what you love. So if you love your job, or you're very content, or you're frustrated, but you should be understanding that is the lottery, because not everyone can do that. I love Gary Vee, but not everyone can do what they love. Like, I'm not going to run out to, what does he say, Rick? He's always like, you need extra money? Just go to a garage sale and get a whole bunch of, whatever, and resell it on eBay. And I'm like, dude, like,
There's a lot of people that actually do that more than we realize, I
Yep.
bet.
I don't do, I'm just saying that is not something I'm ever going to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that's not the way that's going to work for me. I do think there's a lot of people who do that, but I'm not one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Which
might
makes
not
me
have a choice.
remember I just finished reading Dana's book yesterday. You don't need a budget. Oh, here's the
Mhm.
shirt.
Oh, me too. Guess.
You both are
Look.
wearing it?
Look at that.
Where is my shirt?
Oh god.
So Dana's book, You Don't Need a Budget. She was on our show, and we had her on. She was on the live, actually. She was on the live
Mhm.
show,
Yeah.
and she sent them swag. Whatever. Still waiting for
I
mine.
mean,
So did you like the book? I mean, we should have
I
her
did.
back on the show, but did you
Oh, of
guys?
course.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just a lot of it I think was a mindset, a little bit of a mindset shift. Almost thought I cussed for a second. And shut up. And,
What did you do the
um,
other day? Like, it was so
oh my and how have I watched so many episodes of Friends and I don't remember that? I literally don't.
I remember that.
That's
I saw that
awesome.
I saw that on Martin, and that on Martin, it meant that you are taken. You're not available. You're
Rick,
not single.
it's okay. It was
Hey, they're both from
hilarious.
a TV show.
We were all like,
From a
what
TV
is he
show.
doing?
They're not real.
But anyway, go
But
ahead and
anyway,
read Dana's
yeah,
book.
I feel like she's trying to say, I'm saying this in my words, like, don't be a slave to your finances and your financial situation. Like, okay, I gotta save. And so you're depriving
Mhm.
yourself of some joy and happiness that you could have because you're all in this mindset of, I gotta save. And I'm like, yeah, but you also gotta be happy sometimes. You gotta live. You gotta,
Mhm.
like, I even said that to my son once. I was like, listen, yeah, that's it. I was supposed to get mine today and they said it's delayed. I was so mad. But yeah, I said to my son, listen, I may not have a lot of money, but that don't mean I'm not gonna have fun sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save money, but you gotta live, and I think a
Mhm.
lot of it is that, and it's just a mindset shift, and it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of background, our country, and you know,
It's about it teaches you a lot about how our country is set up as a capitalist society and
mhm,
what that means not just in a way that she's not saying it's bad or whatever. She's saying this is how it psychologically has affected us as people who are not billionaires and millionaires. And it's kind of an interesting take on it. I mean, I think I told you guys the minute I got the book, and for everyone, you don't need a budget. It's by Dana Miranda. She was on the show. We really like her. And the book, I think, is really easy to read. It's just really well done, I think.
I just realized I said something that might sound contradictory, so let me clear it up.
What
I
would you
said
say?
I was supposed to get the book today, but it didn't come. I
Yeah, but
bought the audio book and I
yeah, yeah,
listened to
yeah,
the audio.
yeah, yeah.
I just want to make sure that's clear because somebody's gonna be like, "How'd you read the book if you didn't get it?"
Well,
I
she
got the
also
audio.
sent us, she also sent us free audiobooks and stuff too, right? She sent us those. So, I mean, but okay, yes, because we wouldn't want you to be someone who swears or is contradictory. I'm so sorry, Rick. There are just things about you that I can't, like the ARP article. It's going to be like every show I have to bring these things up because it's hilarious. Look at, he's going to start, really, Carmen. Okay. Hey, you made me cry. Have I made you cry yet? Have I made you cry on this show ever once?
You ain't gonna break me. Just kidding.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna have to put up with it then. That's just how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? But it's a real good book because I don't think people have a healthy, most of us, especially in the United States, do not have a healthy relationship with money. And the whole book is about how to break this idea that you are what you own or how great your credit is, or if you can get a loan, or you know what I mean? Like your whole money thing is not defining of who you are. And that's kind of what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Mara just said he got close yesterday. To what?
To crying.
Rick got close to crying yesterday?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nah.
I didn't see you crying.
See?
He was holding back.
Cynthia was crying. Alma was crying. I don't know, crying. You guys were like tears. I was in tears, like whatever. Okay. I think we've promoted this enough. Like, I didn't mean to promote it, but now I'm like, maybe we're trying to make people like, you know what I mean?
If this don't get their curiosity up to watch it, I don't know what will.
No, right.
I don't know. I thought it'll be interesting. I think those will be really good times to like, I think the Friday night show will be fine if people want to come on and hang out or whatever. And, or just to chit chat, but that way I don't have to worry about it so much. You know what I mean? So, but okay, cool. What else? Anything?
What I just noticed was the Facebook comments that we all see on the screen. I'm not seeing on the side chat of Restream.
There are more comments in Facebook?
Like Mario's last, and he got close yesterday.
That's right there.
I see him on the screen, but on the side chat, I don't see it.
Because I don't have the side chat open.
No, I have it for me. I'm seeing all the YouTube ones, but I don't see the Facebook ones.
Oh,
never mind. I had to scroll up. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Rick is a little cray-cray.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. What are you guys planning? You have anything planned for the Saturday and Sunday?
Cynthia?
Nothing planned. I mean,
we kind of talked about it yesterday a bit, but
yeah, I mean, tomorrow's my son's 30th birthday,
Mhm.
but we don't have anything really planned. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out with his friends drinking or whatever, having fun. But
it's horrible. Just kidding. It's so funny because Juliana just got her driver's license, which is just shocking to me because she's 16. I'm like, no, you're still 3. You're supposed to be 3 years old, It's just weird because, like you say, 30. I don't even understand how you have a 30-year-old. That doesn't even make any sense.
I know.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, all right. I thought we'd have a little quiz on how well you know me since y'all broke me last night. So I'm gonna see what you know about Carmen. Okay. Let's see if you got this. Mara just said I just watched the new Star Trek Section 31 with Michelle Yeoh. Yay! Hey, Toby. Planning for rain here. Toby, where are you? Are you in California? She's in California too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, are you walking there?
I heard you guys. It's supposed to get rain.
Mhm.
I know.
When we get rain, it's like mist. Toby, are you up near Castaic and Santa Clarita? I'm wondering where Toby is because she's probably right where Andrea is.
Mm.
She said planning for rain. I thought she meant praying for rain, but she said planning for rain. So I have a feeling she getting rain, but I don't think California's getting no rain. I hope we do. It'd be nice, but like where I live, if we get rain, it's like mist, and everybody's like, dressed like, and people are driving horrible, and I'm like, dude, it's just mist. Or we get like the mudslides kind of rain, which I did hear we might be getting some of that, but I didn't think it was where I'm at,
Mm.
But
Yeah, did you hear the South got all that snow?
wait a minute, you're in Pasadena? That's near us. Oh my God. I did not realize that we're going to be getting rain. Okay, good. But I think it's mudslide rains. That's not going to be good. I'm sorry. What did you say, Cynthia?
Oh, that the South got snow. New
What do you mean, down
Orleans,
south?
New Orleans, Atlanta, they all got snow. New Orleans got 10 inches of snow.
Do they never get snow?
They ain't never get snow. No.
Yeah, I had a friend in
Nope.
Texas. They just had a little. Oh no, she's probably like 3 years old right now. And she's like, first snow. She was so excited because they never saw snow before because it's Texas.
But don't they get a lot
Crazy.
of rain and hurricanes and all that other stuff?
Yeah.
Snow. I mean, it's just there's something going on. People don't want to call it climate change. So, or people get all up ruffled. I don't know what you're gonna call it because something's happening, We're getting rain on Saturday and Sunday. We are, Mario? Okay, great. Clearly I have not been paying attention. Well, I'm
You need it.
it's not that
You
I'm
need it.
busier than anyone else. I'm just not paying attention to the news lately. And I'm also just so I can't even say focused. I feel like I'm so everywhere, all over the place. Does that make sense? Like just,
Mhm.
I need to win the lottery. I just want to throw that out there. I think of all the people that I know, I would be the best person to win the lottery. I just want to throw that out there.
Rick, you might get your day off.
Yeah, my one day. Watch Sunday for context.
Okay, wait. That was such a, and I said it so like nonchalantly, like on point. That
And
really was.
sincere. So sincere about that one day.
Hey, you know what? Keep it up. It might just be. Keep it up.
It's gonna be half a day.
We have a day now. No, just kidding. That was funny. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right. Whatever. I make no. Okay. These should be easy, but I was wondering if you would even know them. Okay. Who is my favorite singer of all time?
George Michaels.
Okay.
Is it
His
between
name is
George
not
Michael and
George
Prince?
Michaels. There's no S on the end
Yeah,
of
there's
his
no
name. No,
Prince is up there too, though, right?
this is. I was going to give you a hint, but you didn't need it. This is Faith. Yeah. This is a George Michael T-shirt. So cool. Oh, I love that man. Okay.
Isn't Prince up there too, though? He's up
Okay,
there
I was just going to say extra points if you can name the top 3. And yes, Prince is one of those. And I'll give you 2 others that can fit in that 3rd spot. There's 2 others that could fit in that 3rd spot.
I mean,
Somebody to love.
Oh, Queen?
Freddie Mercury or I can't sing. Okay, I won't sing. Did a duet with George Michael.
Whitney Houston.
Nope, but that is a good one.
Elton John.
Did a duet with George Michael, but not the right one. No. You guys just spit them out there. Although I do love Elton John and Whitney Houston big time. Huge.
Who else did it?
I know. I'm like, who else did
I
a
say
duet with?
one song, if I say just
Probably a lot of
2
people.
notes, you guys will know who it is. Ari.
Oh, Aretha.
Oh, Aretha Franklin.
So Aretha did a duet with George Michael. I Knew You'd Be Waiting for Me when he left, and that kind of helped catapult his career as a solo artist. But yeah, so yes, Toby. So Toby had it before you guys. She had it before you guys. All right. Favorite movie of all time, before you say it, extra points if you can name the top 3. What is my favorite movie of all time, or the top 3? I'm surprised that Rick didn't just shout it out.
Endgame?
Because we've talked about so many movies.
Star Trek or Stargate?
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. How is this Star Trek? You are such Madison. Thank you, Mario.
I was going to say the color purple.
How is this Star Trek?
Yeah, this
Wow.
is Star Trek.
Look at, she's such a Star Wars person. Yeah, this is when Whoopi's like, what you done to me.
Yes.
That whole thing. Okay. But my favorite line from that movie is
have I ever asked you for anything? Have I ever asked you for anything?
That's Harpo though, right? That's Oprah's character. Oh,
No,
not
that
Harpo.
was-
What was she?
No.
Miss,
that was
That was Whoopi. Right at the table towards the end of the
Oh,
movie.
she at the table right before that. But the favorite line is afterwards when she goes to leave with Miss Seeley and she says, I may be poor, black, I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. That's my line. That's that. When I saw that in the theater when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, it's me. I love that whole, that's my line. Okay, two other movies.
Like, everything done to me, already done to you.
Been done to you. Yeah, that's that. This is the Star Trek thing. Okay, what are the other 2 movies? Rick, I am surprised.
I was going to say Color Purple. Mario beat me to it.
But the other 2, Someone Just Amazing Died. No, I love the song Purple Rain, but no, that's Mario's favorite movie, Purple Rain. I think Purple Rain is his favorite movie.
Can you give us a genre clue?
Who?
A genre? Can you give us a genre?
Drama. Okay, he just died, and I have a picture with him.
Okay, so
the one that
my God,
Andrea doesn't want to watch. What's the name of that movie?
James Earl Jones.
Oh, there's corn involved. Oh my God, baseball.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the
Field
name?
of Dreams.
Yes, wow. You know what's so funny? I was like, I'm gonna do these, and it's gonna be like 3 minutes. No, not Pulp Fiction. Ooh, Toby, I don't do violence. Quentin Tarantino is awesome. Well, kind of, but I couldn't even sit through that movie. I was like, oh, too much violence.
Look at Mario. Mario said, no, The Color Purple is my favorite movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think I'm older, so I win. I'm just saying. I think so. Okay. All right, one more movie. Rick, I shared this movie with you when I found out you were a sci-fi fan, and I said if
2001
Space Odyssey.
Space Odyssey.
Names today. My brain.
It's so funny because he does quizzes on his show, but it's hard when you turn the tables, right? So yeah, so The Color Purple, Field of Dreams, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Look at Laura's like, yep, you are older, you win. Okay, what am I allergic to? Cynthia, be quiet. What am I allergic to?
Shellfish, obviously. I took the way that you're going to tell in your second book. I'll never forget it. I'm not going to say it now because you won't.
Wait. What?
EpiPen.
I have an EpiPen. I'm not allergic to an EpiPen, but yeah.
Restaurant, dress. Not going to say no more.
What?
He's describing what happened.
Oh.
I want to say the whole story.
I'm like, wait, what? What else am I allergic to? Yeah, shellfish. Yes, seafood. Okay, Sammy's on music, not movies. I don't know what Sammy's mean. What am I confusing?
I'm not catching it either.
Sammy's on music. Toby, I'm totally messing up what you mean. Toby, you can come up if you want. Because it's just, we're just going to be on for a little bit longer if she wants to. Do you have her? You know what? I'll just put it in the thing if somebody wants to come up for a minute. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. I'm about to give them the code to my background.
Are you still on TikTok? Because I could put it over there because ain't hardly nobody over there.
Wait a minute. Where's the, I don't know how to add. Invite guests. La, la, la. Okay, don't be making fun of me. You guys had enough of being mean and cruel to me already. Okay, there it is. And let me do this for Rick in the private chat. There you go.
Oh, she said same on.
What is it?
Name on music, not movies. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay, got you. Okay. I probably should have put that at the beginning, but just whatever. We're working through the new Friday night hangout because it's just gonna be a little bit looser hangout, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Okay. What genre of music do I hate?
Country.
Yeah.
Okay, Cynthia, you have to like give Rick a little time
Unless
to
it's,
try.
unless it's Beyonce, maybe a little bit of Beyonce. But
I don't like country music, so I don't know if her album's really a country. I mean, I think that song Texas, which has been going in my head for so long. Oh my God. That song I don't like. I know it's because I don't know, but I love Beyonce, but I don't really that album does nothing for me because I don't like country and I've just labeled it that now. Though I think she's badass. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, Cynthia, be quiet. Do not say a word. Okay, which sports team do I always root for? Rick.
don't you have to say what sport we're talking about?
Maybe. Look at Cynthia.
It's the whatever's in Boston. I don't
That's
know.
right. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. That's the answer. Exactly. We don't have a choice. When you're born in Boston, this is a fact. Okay.
That's it.
When you're born in Boston, they like give you a shot of something because it doesn't matter whether you watch sports or know anything about sports. You know who the stars are of every single sports league. I mean, Bobby Orr, I don't even know what he did. I just know it was the Boston Bruins hockey. I just knew when I was like 5 or 6 or 7, whenever he was around. Like the names, Larry Bird, Celtic. It's like an injection they give you. I think it's a fact. I'm sure. Mars, like I rep everything LA. I wish I could, but I cannot because I'm from Boston. It just doesn't work that way. Okay. This one is just for Cynthia because she clearly Star Trek or Star Wars.
Star Trek.
And what is this sign? What is that?
Isn't that the Vulcan?
Oh,
Right?
very good. This is what? This is the color purple. Right? Okay.
Do we know where the Vulcan where that came from? Do we know?
This
Yeah.
from Mork and
know?
Mindy, Nanu Nanu? No, I don't know.
Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy. It comes from Jewish tradition. So in a special service they have, I don't know if it's Passover, whichever, but everybody's supposed to close their eyes, and then the priests are supposed to like do, or rabbis, sorry, rabbis are supposed to do like some special thing, but everybody kind of close their eyes. And Leonard's like, I'm gonna peek, and he looked and he saw them doing that, and he said, "Hey, can we make this a Vulcan thing?" And so that's how that came about.
But what is this in the Jewish tradition?
It's something that they do in a ceremony or something.
Okay, I don't believe you. I have to ask my AI. Excuse me.
Okay.
It's not that I don't believe you. I just that was the
I
wrong way.
literally saw a video of him explaining it, but okay.
Well, I'm sure. Okay.
Any rabbis out there, please explain.
You don't
Okay,
believe
wait.
me, it's gonna make me
Where
cry. And now you're gonna
did where did the Vulcan sign come from in the Star Trek universe?
It's probably gonna talk about like Spock.
Let's see. I want to hear. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. All right, the Vulcan salute. Rick, you are correct. Popularized by the original Star Trek series, was created by Leonard Nimoy, who portrayed the half Vulcan character Mr. Spock. Nimoy based the gesture on a blessing he saw as a child in an Orthodox Jewish synagogue where the Kohanim performed the priestly blessing with a similar hand position. The gesture first appeared in the Star Trek episode Amok Time in 1967. The accompanying phrase, "Live long and prosper," was written by Theodore Sturgeon. It's a fascinating blend of cultural and religious influences that has become an iconic part of science fiction culture. Oh, I am so glad. I am happy to teach you all what is correct about. Sorry, those are Rick. Okay. It sounded weird. I'm sorry. And by the way, you can't say I saw a video because come on, dude. Like, I
But this
saw a
was
video
years
that makes
ago.
it
There was
true.
no AI then. I saw him on a
I
video
don't mean
explaining.
AI. I just mean there's so much bad stuff on the internet that I need like a source. Like this gave me sources, right? So that's why I feel like so it has well, Wikipedia, you can take or leave, but then it has all these other sources, CBS, you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying lots of sources. I'm just
So
saying
the
I could
man
go on the
himself,
video right now and
the man
like I
himself
just
explaining it on video is not enough for you?
honestly,
No, apparently
no.
no.
It's not.
No, but you didn't say who on video. You just said I saw it on
No,
video.
I said Leonard Nimoy. He was explaining when he was a little boy.
Okay,
This is
you know
what
what?
happened.
Can I tell you something else you did? You did this yesterday too. You
Uh-oh.
did not say Leonard Nimoy. You did it. You said I saw it
Really?
on video.
Okay.
Wait, let me just say something. You're gonna go on Sunday and watch this thing.
Hmm.
Or was it last week? Because you do this a lot. You say half of something, and then when I call you out on it, you're like, "No, I said," da-da-da-da." And then it's like, I know you don't mean to gaslight, but you actually didn't say what you said until I called you out on it, and then you said it before. I'll
Ah.
prove it to you. Because just now you didn't say, you said, I saw it on video. I'm like, video? Like any random person?
Hmm.
Now, if you said Leonard Nimoy, I would have been like, oh, really? Why would I go double check if you said Leonard Nimoy?
I thought I said it. I apologize.
You don't have to, child, you don't have to apologize for that. You do have to apologize for hurting me yesterday, though. So I'll take it.
Now I'm feeling a little bit of hurt.
No, why be hurt?
I'm kidding. I'm
Oh my
kidding.
God. Oh, no. I think your brain talks is
Too fast?
faster than your verbiage.
Oh yeah, I can agree
But
with that.
do you really?
Oh my, that's why I watch everything in double speed. My brain goes too fast.
I don't understand what that was. What? Say that again.
Like on YouTube, you can
My brain is too slow. Say that again.
on YouTube you can make things go if it's not live. You can make a video go double speed. I never watch anything on YouTube at regular speed. I always put it on double, unless they're like super fast talking. You can't understand them. My brain just goes too fast. It's if I watch it at regular speed, I'm like, oh my God, hurry up! This is so slow. Like
I see. Okay, so I'm not totally off. All right, I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
and
So
even
I
and
think you
you
feel
got annoyed with me because I said I even do that with movies. And you're like, but that's not how they intended for you to watch
no,
it.
because it's a piece of art. So I can see if you. So I'm a little bit different. So I'm biased because I love this town, and I'm, we already talked about movies, but I'm just saying, like, for me, it's this thing where it's a piece of art that somebody created, and so I want to absorb. I don't know what absorb that in the way it was intended, and then when I go back and watch it for the second or third or whatever time, I'll fast forward through things or whatever. But yeah, I think that's why it bothers me because to me, it's a piece of art. It's not just, does that make sense? Like
Yeah, yeah. You want to make
Actually,
sure you're taking it all.
do you guys ever watch movies with subtitles?
all the time.
Like purposely? Like just no, but like purposely. Like if you're watching Netflix, you'll put on the subtitles to watch the movie?
Uh, I mean, go ahead, Rick. I all the time have them on.
It
Okay.
depends. Like if there's like an accent that I'm not quite grasping or like a super fast talker, I might turn it on. But otherwise, generally not. My son loves that. He loves putting on subtitles.
Yeah, my son got me into it too, so now I watch everything with subtitles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do too. I mean, maybe not the first time. Like I'll try to again, I'll just absorb it. But like, like even something like 911, which I know Rick watches religiously now, but like I've watched every one of those shows. Or Stargate SG1, it doesn't matter, but I still have now I have the subtitles and now I almost test myself because I probably know most of the script. Like that's
Mm.
the other reason why I like it, right? Because you can follow along with the script. But yeah, I think it was Andrea who was once telling me she doesn't understand why everybody uses subtitles all the time now. Like it frustrates, not that it frustrates her, but she thinks it's a weird thing that a lot of people are doing. Do you do it too, Rick? Only if it's an old
I mean,
something you don't know or an accent or something.
for me, it's like I feel like it's just I want to see the facial expressions, and if I'm constantly
As you're
looking down,
fast forwarding through it really quickly? What are you
mm,
talking about? I'm just saying that's weird.
I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what?
Hey,
Let's
Brian.
keep going. Let's keep going. No, no, but that's weird.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Brian.
you know when I will appreciate it though, if it's on and I'm like, oh, that's how you spell that.
Oh
It'll
yeah,
freak
yeah,
me
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah.
I like when they
Like
nuance it.
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, like when they're talking, I'm like, what they say is because
Wait,
they'll
I didn't
mumble.
see Brian. I'm sorry. Hi, Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Brian,
Oh,
you
New
can come up if
Mexico.
you want. He
He's
probably
in
doesn't
New
like
He's in
it.
New
Mexico.
Mexico.
Huh?
You there for work? Are you there for work?
He's in New Mexico. I think he's been in New Mexico for a little
Oh,
bit.
that's why he said to me when I come back. Oh, duh. Now I get it. Sorry.
What you mean when you come back to do your show that you guys have been saying you're going to do that you don't do?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Like, Brian, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you come on because I was so focused on the bullshittery here. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Hi, Brian. Go ahead, Cynthia. I'm sorry. You were saying
What was I saying?
something. You were making fun of Rick because he was fast forwarding through, but wanted to see the facial expressions.
Subtitles, your
Oh, the
dog.
subtitles. Yeah, so like sometimes they'll mumble or I don't understand what they're saying. So now with the subtitles, I can like really understand what they're saying and stuff.
But that's also so. There's a couple things. This is what's so interesting to me. This is what I love about film. That's also could be bad editing, right? Like,
Hmm.
but it also could be just your TV is not set up for stereo sound or for movie sound or whatever. So you could check both of them. But sometimes when you hear like an actor mumbling, it's like, why didn't they have the sound set up correctly or whatever?
Yeah.
But also check your TV settings because people have their settings.
Oh
They
yeah.
just take their TVs out of the box and they don't realize you can change the settings so that you can have the really good movie experience, you know?
Oh yeah. No, Juan deals with all that tech stuff, so that's good.
Yeah, clearly not
But
with your mic, but whatever. I'm just being mean. Ooh, I'm feisty today. You see what happens when you hurt me? You see?
What kind of phone does
Mean
Juan
Carmen
have?
comes out. What?
What kind of phone does Juan have?
we won't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Child, go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Look at Rick is mean. Look, Rick is evil. Rick is evil. Okay, Brian, but just know that on Friday evenings, everyone is welcome. Like we're starting to do these on Friday evenings from now on. We're not going to do them on Thursday nights anymore. So that way we could just have a little bit more time, be a little bit more relaxed, and everyone isn't worried about going to work in the morning. But yeah. Okay. What else?
Shout
Oh,
out
did I
to Eleanor Smith. She's been watching on TikTok for the longest time. Shout out, Eleanor. I'm not sure who you are, but shout out to you.
Eleanor's watching on TikTok. We love
Mhm.
Eleanor. Is that her name?
Eleanor
Shout
Smith.
out to Eleanor. Okay. Who is Jamal?
Good call, Jamal.
Okay, we'll just skip over that.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's
Papa
behind
Jamal.
door number one.
Exactly. Really? Yeah. Okay. Okay, where was I when I was attacked by bed bugs? We're coming up on the year anniversary soon.
Was it Aruba?
Aruba.
That's right. That's right. Okay. That's it. That's it.
I was
That's
telling
all
my
the stuff.
friend, they try to tell her that the bed bugs jumped over her friend's bed and went to hers only.
You know what? To this day, it's still one of the most strangest. Yeah, again, you show me who you are by how you deal with a bad situation. I learn everything about who you are, not when things are easy and good, but when things are bad. And that really goes double when it comes to companies and corporations. You know what I mean? It's just a really easy way to gauge who someone is, you know? Brian said I'll be home next Thursday. Okay, so maybe you could join us on Friday and hang out. That'd be cool. It'd be nice to hang out, and as long as you're nice. Like, but yeah. So look at I didn't really have any big plans for today because we had such a show. But oh,
Ooh.
what
He has one,
two,
right? He has
3.
two.
three, three. Actually, I think Rick is right.
Because he had his, and then he got another one, and then he got
He got
another one, I
another
think,
one.
if I'm correct.
I think
And they
I
don't
think
take him
he's
out.
right. I know you've had 2 surgeries for that.
Oh, shoot, we're
Four.
all
4?
wrong. Wow. We're all wrong. Oh, because you're born.
Wow.
Oh,
You
because
have
you have the
2?
I
Do you
don't
have 3
know.
when you're born? No, that's not
Oh,
kidneys, is it?
because
You have
is
two
it
when you're born.
you're 2 when you're
Oh,
born,
then that's
right,
what it
that's
is.
what it is, and then you had 1 transplant. Okay, yeah, 4.
I
Damn
forgot
it!
that we had 2. We were
I
so
should
close.
have known that one, and I
I was
didn't.
supposed to.
Okay. Okay, you guys have a little trivia you want to throw out there that we should know about?
Hmm.
I thought this was going to be a 5-minute conversation. I really did. So that's kind of funny. So I didn't prepare you guys because I just thought it'd be funny. Let me see if I can think of things that I know about Rick.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay.
Here's a random guess. What grade was I in when I went to Portugal?
3rd.
Just guess. That's close.
Second.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I meant not the 3rd. I meant you were in the 2nd going into the 3rd. You know what I mean? Like, okay, but you haven't been back since.
No.
That's terrible. You need to go again.
One day. It's going to be culture shock because when I went there, they didn't have no cars. It was still horses on the street, and it was like so backward still. I'm like,
Oh
wow.
no, yeah.
They had
Wow.
only one show that I recognized. It was Tarzan. I was like, finally something I know. And they had one channel. I say 1.5 channels because one was 24/7 and the other one was only half a day and then shut off for the rest of the day. I was like, this is a barbaric place. You only got 1.5 channels? Mom, where'd you bring me? This is
But you
weird.
remember all that from when you were in the 2nd grade, when you were 7 years
Yeah.
old?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember
Wow.
nothing. Okay, Mario
Ooh.
just said, how many game shows have I been on? Well, I know you've been on one recently, but I don't know about the other ones.
2, maybe?
3. I'm stick with my regular and my 3 is my answer for
I say
everything.
2.
Gotta
5.
be more than one.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. The real question is, how much money did you win, and why ain't you sharing? That's what I would ask. Like,
Where's my days off? Dang it.
okay, that's gonna be that's for real. Okay, that's gonna be the thing that's gonna. That was so mean of me, but it was funny.
Also, it was 4.
4.
Again, we were all wrong.
4.
Hollywood Squares, Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, Family Feud. I don't like game shows. If there's anything I hate more than country music, it's probably game shows. I know I'm terrible, right? I know. I mean, to watch them, I could see playing them, but to watch them is to me a little bit weird, you know. But I don't know.
As a kid, I definitely remember a lot of Price is Right because my family loved watching that.
Did you have a favorite game show? Like Mario, which one was your favorite? Like, do you guys watch game shows?
I like Family Feud.
I don't anymore. Family Feud
Is
with
that
Steve Harvey, I like.
But Steve Harvey, it's gotten a little bit. You're awful. Why?
Awful at guessing, maybe.
Why am I
No,
awful?
because she doesn't like game shows.
Oh, right. Well, you've already did. Look at you and Alma already. You know, threw me under the bus yesterday. So whatever. Yeah. No. I was gonna say Steve Harvey is the one with Family Feud. Is that the one with the people on the sides and then Steve Harvey? I think the funny thing about Steve Harvey is always his face. Like he's always like completely in shock at some of the nonsense answers or whatever. You know what I mean? But he's funny. I just see the clips on TikTok. I don't watch
Somebody
it.
will say something like really like sexual nasty, and he's like, "See, this is why we going to hell."
That's why we go to hell. Yeah, he's funny. He's been controversial in the past, but I'm glad he's doing. Oh, okay. Steve Harvey is annoying. Okay. I mean, I know Steve Harvey. We had some baggage, you know, but I'm glad for his gig. I guess I don't know. I don't think. You need to just come up here and talk about why Steve Harvey is annoying. No, we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that because.
With the 6 minutes we have left now.
Oh, do we have 6? We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Ooh, oh, my clock
Look
is
at
wrong.
you. Want to say, all of a sudden, Rick wants to get off. Like, hello. I thought this was all about you. You have to work tomorrow.
I see 9:54 on my phone and my computer.
Oh, I hate country music, Brian. I have the right to hate country music. I also don't like heavy metal music, and I don't like gothic music. And you know what?
I hate that even worse. I mean, I don't hate country music; I just don't like it. But heavy metal, I definitely can say I hate it. I do not like it at
I
all.
mean, I'm not saying it's not a valid genre. It's just not mine. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. Steve, look at Mario. What's with Mario with the throw up? Steve Harvey saved Family Feud. I didn't know that it was in trouble. So what do I know? I don't know anything about game shows. So I don't ever remember watching one fully. I know there was the one What was the one where there was always these dippy blonde women putting up
Oh,
cards?
Let's Make a Deal? Is that no, that's
I don't
not
know. Is that what it is? Where they put up the
Deal or
card?
No Deal?
I don't know. When I was growing
That's
up,
a briefcase.
they would,
Yeah, but they left the car, don't they
or
leave
the one that would put the letters,
Mm.
whatever that one is.
Oh, that's,
Oh, Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
Yeah, I
Fortune.
remember I was like, "That's a stupid job, but she make a lot of money." I was like, "That's a stupid job." Like, I remember that as a kid being like, "That's a dumbass job," but
Vanna White made bank just flipping letters over.
like, hey, but I was young and prideful or whatever. But now I know she was working the system. You go, girl, do your thing. I'm just saying, I remember as a kid being like, "It's a stupid job," like as if I wouldn't have taken it if somebody's giving it to me, but Wheel of Hey, Alma, how you doing? Alma hasn't been here the whole time. Wheel of Fortune is my favorite, and Press Your Luck. I don't even know that one.
Sounds
Is
familiar.
that the one with the whammy thing?
That's old,
Whammy,
isn't
no
it?
whammy or something?
I
I
don't
think,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. Every time I hear sharks now, all I think of is that other show where they have these people come and beg for money for their businesses with
Shark
Mark
Tank.
Cuban. Oh God, I hate that show too. I've seen that a couple
Yeah, I
times.
don't
Like,
like
in the
that
beginning,
show.
I'm like, that's just belittling to these people. I like the people who walk away and don't win and then go and make a fortune because they sell they make their money anyway and do it themselves. But I don't like that. I don't like this idea of like billionaires sitting there judging and then being so mean and then trying to steal from them. Basically, like, I'll give
Yeah.
you this for 50%. It's kind of, I don't know. And I like Mark Cuban, but I just think it's weird. Weird
When I think of
concept.
sharks, I think of Baby Shark. That stupid song.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Then you are blessed because trust me,
Yeah.
it'll get
You don't
stuck
want
in
to
your.
know.
Okay, I am blessed. Thank you. Okay, well, is that it? Are we done for the evening? Can I go now rest?
Wait, Cynthia didn't do no trivia for her, did she?
Oh yeah, Cynthia. What
I
can I share?
don't.
Yeah, at least
What
one.
I
can I
don't know.
share? What does Okay, this is for Rick. What does Cynthia want to do most in her life for a job? If she could do anything, what is the show that would best describe it? He might not know because he don't know the show, but
I see dead people.
okay. There's a show. There's two shows. One is contemporary. One is old fashioned. We've talked about it on the show.
Bones.
Yep.
Yes, I'm proud of you. You ever watch Bones?
Yeah, I think
Really?
my mother secretly kind of has the hots for that
David
guy.
Boreanaz, whatever his last name is.
Mario said work at Disneyland.
Would you rather work at Disneyland or work with dead people?
Ooh,
Mm.
that's tough, huh?
Honestly, I think I would work with the dead people only because I don't really want to see the behind the scenes of Disneyland. I want it to be my little like bubble, happy bubble. So I don't want to see the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh,
That makes sense.
that makes total sense. Yeah. I thought I was going to be disheartened when I came to Hollywood and saw how a film was actually made and saw all the politics or whatever, but it just enhanced my love of the industry even more. Brian said, Daddy Shark.
Don't sing it. Don't sing it.
Oh, I don't even know. Okay, so I was
You don't
reading
know the
something that
song.
is a
You
singing
don't know
thing.
the song. Thank
Um,
God.
okay,
What's
another
that
trivia for
expression?
Cynthia.
What's
What?
the expression? How the sausage is made? You don't want to see how the sausage is made. Is that the expression?
Yeah,
Meaning
that's the
you don't really
expression.
want to know the
Oh yeah,
behind.
yeah,
Mario said, "Dead people don't
I
talk."
was thinking that. I was thinking that.
yeah. Exactly.
Minnie Mouse might be having a bad day and have an attitude, but dead people ain't gonna have no attitude.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's still weird. I don't know. I don't. I don't have a problem with dead people, but I don't want to like cut them open. I just think it's weird. I mean, I think you have to be look at. I don't even like the idea of popping a pimple, so that's where I'm at. Like, whenever I go to get a facial or waxing or anything, I'm like, ugh, how do you guys do this all the time? Like touching other people's nasty bodies. And, oh, I love it. Like the woman I had wax the other day. She was doing my waxing. Her name was Olivia. She's a sweetheart. She was like, I love all this stuff. Like ingrown hair, I'm in there. I'm like, ew. It was just, I mean, she loves it. And I was just like, I don't, she's a cosmetology person, whatever. Is that right? Cosmetology?
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse will slap what? Just kidding. I don't know what that means. What did I miss?
He said Minnie Mouse will slap a bitch.
But what was that towards? I'm
I guess because we
confused.
were saying dead people don't talk, but
Oh.
Minnie might be having a bad day, whatever. But I
Okay.
was surprised at myself because I'm not like Cynthia at all. Like dead people, no, thank you. But I was surprised at myself. I mean, not totally surprised, but when my dad died and I went back, I literally had just left the hospital, went home because my mom was like, "You got to work tomorrow. Just go home and I'll stay here for a little while longer." Blah blah blah. Almost right when I got home, she called me and I was like, "Uh-oh, that's not good. I just left." And she goes, "Your dad just died." I was like, "Oh my gosh." So I went back and I kissed him on the forehead. And I was surprised that I even did that because, again, it was my dad, but otherwise I ain't touching nobody dead.
I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind dead people. Like I've seen too many dead people in my life. I'm just going to leave it at that. But like that's not the problem. The problem is cutting them up. Like I don't like anything to do with digging into other people's skin. Like not even my own. Mm-mm.
When you said I've seen too many dead people, my brain went, Carmen, assassin for hire.
Wait, what? I just missed that. I don't even know what you just said.
When you said he saw a lot of dead people, I said,
Oh,
in my
yeah.
brain, Carmen, assassin for hire.
No, unfortunately, is where I grew up. So it's not even where I grew up. I have seen a lot of dead people in my life.
It's
So.
not personal.
Wait a minute. Let me back up. Have you guys not seen dead bodies?
Yeah, we
Funeral
have.
home.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, assassin for hire. I don't think I could ever kill anybody, not on purpose.
Nah, unless you were attacking my son, I could never.
Yeah.
I mean, I would defend. So, okay, we're going down a really morbid, weird. All about the joy. Oh, why is she having trouble signing in?
I don't know. Was it giving you an error at all? Or was it saying or doing?
Did you give her the wrong thing? Maybe you gave her the wrong thing. Here.
Didn't you put it up in the chat?
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Oh,
put
yeah.
it up again. I'm gonna put
Did
it.
you
Oh,
use the
now
one
we're
that
gonna
I
wait
sent
because we
you?
want to hang out with Melanie. Melanie, I'm putting it in the chat.
Did you use
Like
my link?
that'll
Or
work.
Carmen's
Oh, wait,
link?
I'll do it on Facebook for her too. I have her on Facebook. Let me see if I can do it there. Melanie. I'm so glad that I met Melanie because the other Melanie I used to know, I hated her guts. You know how you know somebody who has a similar name and you're like you put like a personality towards it. Mhm. Oh, I
Or it's
didn't
like
know I had
somebody,
YouTube open this whole time. I had no
it's like
idea.
if somebody says, "I think I'm gonna name my kid blah blah blah," and you're like, "Oh no, I don't. I knew somebody. I hated that person. Don't name them that."
Yeah, somebody told me they're gonna name their kid Carmen. Like that's not somebody I knew or whatever. And I was like, no, that's not really a good idea. It's not a good name. And I mean, I make the name shine. I get that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't name my kid Carmen. I think the only fun I have with my name is that, like, when people don't know me and I'm like, my name is Carmen, car and men, two of my favorite things. They're like, oh, I get it. It's not true, but I just get like, I don't care about cars, but it makes people remember. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because then people will spell it with a K. Where are you getting a K-A-R? I swear to you, it
Really?
happens all the time. Mario said, I almost didn't date Alma because she has the same birthday as my putrid ex. Oh, that would be hard. That would be hard. Yeah, I have dated men whose names are Robert, John, Kevin, and there's never just one of those. So, and I've gotten in trouble a few times. Yeah.
Ooh, in a year from now, Mario, ask us that question as a trivia question. Let's see if we remember. Why didn't I? Why didn't I almost date Alma? Good trivia question.
Same birthday as my putrid ex. Ooh, that's mean, putrid ex. Do you guys have exes that you hate?
No. Actually, one of my exes. It's actually kind of funny. Me and Juan went to his wedding.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. So no, I don't.
I do. I hate a couple of them, but the rest of them I'm friends with. When I say friends, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But Okay, I don't think Melanie can get up on here. I don't know what's happening.
I'm not sure if she's using your link or my link because my link for some reason looked different. I'll use the one from your email. I'm not sure which one she's trying.
Just the one. Everyone else I am cool with. Okay, yeah. So Mario has the same kind of thought process. I think this wouldn't it be cool if I had a t-shirt like this and then it said all about the joy just on one sleeve. That's a cool shirt. That's a cool shirt, right? That's
Mhm.
album Faith. And then on the
Mhm.
back, it just has a little George Michael up here, but not anything else on the back, just up on the top,
Mhm.
But I think I want a t-shirt that says all about the joy.
I like that.
I have some
Kind of
shirts like
cool,
that.
right? I forgot I had this. I have a
Only
robe
one
that
sleeve,
has
right?
what?
It's only one sleeve?
It's only one sleeve.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have
I
shirts
have
but
a
on both.
what?
I have shirts with wording like that, but it's on both sleeves. It's not just one. But yours is cooler because it's just one.
Well, because I'm wearing it. No, I'm just kidding. Also, my Prince sweatshirt that I have only has writing on one side too. I have a sweatshirt that I wear that only has writing on one sleeve. I don't know what the one sleeve thing is, but I don't know if it could be two, but then what would you put on the other side? You mean it says the same thing? I don't know
Mhm.
why I keep feeling myself as if like I have to do like I'm doing so that anybody who doesn't
It's
understand.
so soft.
Is it the same though on each side?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'd want that. So I have a bathrobe because George Michael. If you're gonna have anything, I have a bathrobe and it has the symbols right here. It's kind of cool. Oh, there
Mm.
she is. Wait. I'm gonna try to pull you up here.
Uh-oh.
How
Yay!
are you? How are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, Carmen, I used your link.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
I should have
Rick, yours wasn't working. Sorry.
girl in the future. I'll just send you things myself because man, you know what I mean? How you feeling? How you doing?
Good.
How's your
Good.
beginning of the year been?
It's cold outside.
Mm.
Now wait, where are you?
I'm in the last part of the school that I have to clean.
No,
In
girl,
the
I mean, what
elementary
state,
hall.
honey? What state?
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's so cute, telling us exactly where she is.
That was kind of a vague question.
I know it's my fault.
Where
My
am I?
fault.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Did you
So
guys get snow?
What?
Did you get any snow?
A little bit. I think about 3 inches.
Okay.
that's nothing for Pennsylvania.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little bit at a time for about the past week, and it's just kind of like an annoying snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of just all of it fall at once and be done with it.
Totally. How's work going for you though? I mean, you're at work right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love what you do or do you hate it? Like, are you like us? We all hate what we do, but we do it well, except for Cynthia, who likes working with dead people. But
Well, I like it. It's okay. I just wish things need to change around here, but nobody wants to change.
oh,
Mm.
that's the truth. Yeah. What would you change if you could?
If I were to take off, if I needed to take off during the school year, they'd be messed up.
Yeah.
Nobody would do anything. Nobody would be able to do my job.
So you're saying that like if you could change anything, you would have what? Some more help, or you'd have another person, or like what would you change?
Well, I'd make me a supervisor and I'd hire me some more help.
Hey, girl, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, but they won't do it. Is it a budget thing, or what do you think the issue is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's to me, it's always the same thing. Like whenever I work with a client or whatever, they're always so cheap and they don't realize like if you invest in your people, they're going to be happier, they're going to stay, they're going to work better. But if you're like making people do 10 different jobs when they need help, it's going to burn people out and people get angry about it and then they're resentful. Although you seem very nice and kind, so I don't know.
Well, I've taken this thing instead of getting angry, I have this notebook that I just write things down that
Oh.
make me upset. And it's there. If somebody wants to know something I'll just pull that out and
So you kind of use it as a not meditation, but like you journaling out your anger.
yeah.
Smart. See? Yeah, you're a better person than me. I usually journal every day, but I haven't been doing it lately because I feel so overwhelmed that I don't even have time to do that. But I should make time for it because
I
then
need
I
to
wouldn't be angry all the time.
I need to do personal journaling too for myself, nothing to do with work.
Wait. So the journaling you're doing is for work?
Yeah, it's just to get the anger out.
Wow.
I think I need to start doing that.
Maybe we all need to start doing that. Wow, that's actually good. I didn't know you were journaling just your anger for work. That's a great point.
But
I mean, I'd have a book by next week.
I live in the dorm rooms in the next building, right next door to my work building.
Mhm.
So if I need to go rest, I can just. Well, when I'm done here, I just go out the back door, go about 30 feet, and I'm in my building.
And you're in your building. So you live right
Nice.
nearby, so there's not a
Yeah.
big commute. That's actually
Yeah,
really
but-
good. But you, girl, you
I don't
to
have
journal.
the excuse that I can't get to work because the roads are bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Even worse for me. I work from home. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's right. The pros and cons of working close to your job or working from
Mhm.
home. I didn't think
Mhm.
about that. Cynthia,
And
you
it's
work full time at your office, right? I'm sorry, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like for me,
Yeah.
I feel awkward trying to call in sick because I'm like, I'm already home. What am I gonna do? Like, you might as
Yeah,
well work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're sick, you're sick. Like, I think that's the other part of it. Like, that's one of the cons of working from home is that you feel obligated to have to work no matter what, but you're going to burn out. And you actually, if you're sick, you need to rest so you can get better quicker. You know, it's a really hard thing to talk about remote work with, especially people who own companies because they want everybody in the office because they don't trust their employees. You know,
Yeah.
it's a whole other conversation. But
But anyway, back to Melanie.
yeah, back to Melanie. So what's going on for you this weekend? You don't work on the weekend though, right? You get the weekend
No.
off?
Yeah, I get the weekends off.
Oh, I thought you used to work weekends, no?
No, that's when I had a job working at a hotel, but I gave that up a couple years ago.
Oh my gosh, I still remember that from 2 years.
A couple of years ago, right? She's moved on, honey. She's moved on.
Yeah. Well, see, I'd still be working there if the previous management was there, but when they left and the new management took over, it's like everything like fell apart, and I was only part-time anyway, so I'm done.
So how can we make you a supervisor? How can we make that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, there's not enough people though, so they're not going to hire people. Is that what it is?
People need to be moved around, but I think certain people are just set.
Yeah.
And don't want to change.
Yeah. I think change is hard, but change is so good when you take the leap. I need to change. I think
it's like right now when we have the snow, the guys during the day, they salt outside.
Yeah.
What they do, they don't salt right. They leave piles of salt all over the sidewalk, and it's just. And I think the kids intentionally step in that. They get it all over their feet, and they're tracking more in than they need. Right. So yesterday and today, I'm going to have to mop this entire hall.
Right.
Wow.
So it's also that people are not doing things correctly, and then there's a ripple effect, a domino effect.
And they're wasting salt in the begin with, and that's pricey and getting hard to come by.
You know, it's so weird because since I've moved to California, it's been 30 years. I don't even think about salt that way. I'm sorry. Just because we don't have snow, right?
I just give them all salt shakers. Here, use this.
Yeah. I mean, I think like we have kosher salt, right? We have the kosher salt that's kind of big and heavy, but I forgot about it's just like
Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah, I just forgot about salt as I had to connect that's what you were talking about, salt for snow.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are kids in salt walking into the salt? I had to make the connection. I'm a little slow up here. Yeah, sorry.
I just used them here
It's
on the
okay.
stairs.
Yeah.
What? What'd you
House.
say?
At my house, I used them on the stairs, just on the stairs, just like right up to the house. So
Yeah. And Cynthia, you guys
that's
use
all like that.
salt all the time, right? You're in Boston.
Yeah. Salt and sand.
And sand? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Clearly I'm in La La Land for real, like literally. So
There's
do you have
one
any
time.
plans this weekend, Melanie?
Hmm.
Any fun plans?
No, not really.
That's good. I just resting is fine with me. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be bothered, except I have to do a little editing. But I'm gonna just try to have a chill weekend, doing nothing.
The only thing I want to do is house cleaning. I have 2 rooms, and there's a lot of stuff I need to go through.
Mm.
Okay.
I've been doing that every weekend, trying to get rid of
Really?
stuff.
But
I
I'm just I just get so tired. I sit down on the couch, pull up the phone, scroll on TikTok, and
Yeah. You know, I noticed you liked a lot of my videos on TikTok today. You were the reason why I jumped on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a while, and I'm like, who is liking my videos? And it was you. I was like,
yeah, I've been seeing you. So I went to your pages and I just started watched a few of them. That
no,
was
you were so
yesterday.
sweet. You were so
That
kind.
was
I was like,
yesterday.
yeah, but it was just so
Yeah.
funny because I haven't been on there for a while, and so I got your, and I was like, who is this Melanie? And I was like, oh, Melanie. Yeah, I think resting. I think we need to make that kind of a really good thing to be able to just say, like, normalize. I'm doing nothing this weekend. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Don't bother me. You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of things, like when you guys were just talking about things you have to do, like clean out stuff. I'm like, I do too, but I'm it's not even in
But
my,
I have to. I need to get to the grocery store too. I'm getting down too low.
oh, I have to go to the grocery store too. Can you pick me up some stuff and send it over?
I think people need to stop thinking that rest, because a lot of people think this rest equals laziness, and no, it doesn't. You need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
You get sick. If you keep going and you never stop, you will get sick sooner or later.
Why
Yeah.
did we think that, right? Why do we think that rest is such a bad thing? Brian's in the chat. He just said, so far I have experienced 5 degrees in New Mexico, coldest for me so far. Well, I think I beat you all because I lived in Vermont for 4 years, and that's why I moved to California. I never want to see snow ever again. You know, living in below zero weather, never again, never again. 4 years of college in the snow in Vermont was more than enough. And people are like, oh, but it's so beautiful. You know what? A postcard is good enough. Thank you. Postcard. I don't need to be walking in it. You know. Yeah.
The beach is also beautiful.
What'd you say, Melanie?
I'll mail you some snow.
No, it's all good. No.
Put some dry ice in there.
Remember some salt too. Put some salt.
Wait, is Melanie being mean like you guys now? Wait, what's happening here?
So
I
it's
don't know.
Right,
We were
around
friends.
your house to keep the fires away.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Why did Rick just freeze? Wait a second. Rick is frozen.
Uh-oh.
Rick, we're gonna lose Rick. There you go.
Yep.
Yes, you did freeze, but you're back now.
Every time I hear that, every time I hear somebody freezing, I think of the Black Panther, because they go, "Do not freeze." He's like, "I do not freeze."
I do not freeze. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, it's like almost an hour, 30 minutes. We're almost at, do you guys have anything else you want to share? I'm not trying to kick you off, but I am. Because we could be on here all night talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm. All night long.
Well, you guys want to come over here, help me get this work done?
Cynthia and Rick will go because they're on the East Coast already. But unless you're getting me my first class ticket, girl, that's gonna
We'll
be
send you a
no.
little Roomba. Get the little Roombas that can go around the school.
Yeah, as if that's what her job is, right? Like it's that easy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
She
As
wishes,
if
right?
the kids won't jump all over it and break it in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
in this hallway, there's only a few like little carpets in some of the rooms.
Yeah. I think that it's
But,
really it's kind of that thing where we don't know how hard some of the work is that people do because we don't do it ourselves. And I am always trying to remember like the grace of, well, Cynthia, you know, my mother was a housekeeper. So, and then when I moved out here to California, I remember because I didn't know anybody, I was doing housekeeping in the beginning. And I was like, I can't do this work because it is so hard. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's kind of that same thing. We don't realize how hard the work is. Like, my boss does not understand what I do. He thinks my job is everything to him is 5 minutes. Carmen, you could just call them. It's going to take 5 minutes. Really? If it's going to take 5 minutes, why don't you do it? It never takes 5 minutes to call somebody and get some information from somebody. You know what I mean? Especially like a vendor you're arguing with or whatever, you know? So we never really appreciate because we're not doing the job. We just don't, you know?
True.
But if I was there, I'd come help you, Melanie. I wouldn't. I would say I'm going to help you, but I probably wouldn't help you at all. Because that work is too much for me. I would help you out. Look, I'm gonna do the same deal.
It's not really that hard. It's just a lot of it. But once I'm in this hallway, I can pretty much breeze
call it a
through.
day.
Yeah.
But look, I'm going to give you the same deal I gave Rick yesterday, which is if I win $1 million, what did I say, Rick?
You get 1 day off.
I was like, Rick, I'll hook you up. I'll give you 1 day off or something. And it was just so bad. I didn't even realize what I said. Like, if I won the lottery, that's the best I could do. It's like, so cheap of me. But if I win the lottery, I'll hook you up. I will. You got that in the recording now. I'll hook you up. You get 2 days off.
I do have 2 days off. Wait a minute.
No, I would hook up everybody. I would hook up all the good people I know. I would. That I would do. If I won the lottery, that's the first thing I would do after paying my stupid little bills. Because at the end of the day, if you win the lottery, the bills we have wouldn't be as big as we think they are. You know what I mean? They'd be so small. And then I would hook up all my friends. I would, all the good people I know. So, yeah.
Lottery, first thing I do is pay off my car, get that payment.
Girl, it would be such a small thing to pay off your car. If you won like millions of dollars, your car would be this big of a bill. So you'd have to think bigger, you know, like buy Carmen a jet, things like that. You know? See, that's good though. That's good. It's a little bill, but it's a big bill because we don't have money.
Yeah.
But millions of dollars, I think our job tomorrow is each one of us needs to go buy a lottery ticket. We have to now because we're thinking about it. I think we do. Just one lottery ticket. One of us is going to win, I think. I'm feeling it. I'm putting it out there. Visualize it. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to shut us down so I can go eat. I'm going to eat in the future before. On a Friday, so we can spend some more time. But Melanie, I'm so glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. Cynthia, love you always. Rick, thank you so much. And everyone, thank you for visiting and hanging out. And remember, it'll be on Friday nights. We'll be here at 6 p.m. And remember, Sunday we'll be airing the show that Rick, Cynthia, Mario, and Alma beat me up on. It'll be great. It'll be on Sunday. You can watch that live on YouTube and everywhere else. Well, I guess, Rick, it's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be live, right?
What time on Sunday is it going out?
It's going to be out at, what time did I say, Rick? 12 p.m. your time.
Yeah.
Noon.
Okay.
At noon your time.
You might still be at church, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll be at church, so I'll watch it.
Oh, but you can catch the replay afterwards. Yeah. Yep. Should I do it later? I forgot that people might be at church.
Catch the carnage later.
No, I can't do it later because you'll be on, Rick, right? That's why I can't do it.
I'm not on until 3:00 your time.
I get confused. So what time should I do it at? Should I do it at 12 o'clock on?
Time. Wait a minute. That would be.
No, 12 our time.
No, 12 your time. It's 12 your time. So you're still at church on Sundays at 12.
Yeah, so if you did it noon your time. Yeah, if you do noon your time, it'll be 3:00 our time.
I can't do 3 o'clock because that's when Rick has his show on Sundays.
No, she's saying noon your time
Is
is
3 o'clock.
3
my
o'clock your time?
and I don't do mine till
No.
6.
Oh, because it's 3 o'clock my time when you do your show. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what time okay, you know what? East Coast time. So let's stop. East Coast time. What time do you want me to do it? Rick, what time?
3.
East Coast time, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, I guess. Yeah. I almost said midnight. That's noon for you, right? I think.
Yeah. Okay, Melanie, I am changing everything all about the joy now for you, girl. No, I adore you. Look at there's we reserve the right to do whatever we need to do. So from now on, even though I said it at the beginning of the show, we're changing it now. It's going to be 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays, you will see the podcast and the live stream that we recorded this past week. Okay, deal.
Okay.
Awesome. So we'll see you all then. Bye, everyone. Thank you. See you again soon. Bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.